Kwame Mensah was the only son of a wealthy businessman in Accra. He grew up in a tall mansion in East Legon, surrounded by expensive cars, private schools, and luxury vacations. From the outside, his life looked perfect, but deep inside, Kwame felt empty. Every morning, as his father's driver took him to work at the family company, he noticed something that troubled him. On the streets, mothers carried heavy loads on their heads. Young men pushed broken carts, hoping to earn just enough for the day. One afternoon, while stuck in traffic near Kanishi Market, Kwame watched a boy about his age helping his mother arrange tomatoes on a wooden table. They laughed together despite the heat and the dust. Kwame whispered to himself,
They had so little, yet they seemed happier than I was.
That night he couldn't sleep. He began to question everything. Why did he have so much when others struggled for basic needs? Why did his expensive clothes and gadgets not bring him joy? After weeks of thinking, Kwame made a bold decision. He called a family meeting. "I want to step away from the business for a while," he told his shocked parents. "I want to live differently. I want to understand what most people experience." His father thought it was just a phase. His mother worried. But Kwame was serious. He sold many of his personal luxuries: designer watches, extra cars, expensive electronics. He donated a large portion of his savings to build a small community library and support a local skills training center. Then he did something no one expected. Kwame moved out of the mansion and rented a small, single room in a modest neighborhood. He dressed simply: no bodyguards, no driver, no special treatment. At first, it was hard. He fetched water himself. He learned how to budget carefully. He stood in long queues. He experienced the stress of unreliable electricity and tight finances. But something beautiful began to happen. He made real friends, people who laughed freely and shared whatever little they had. He helped a carpenter apprentice after work. He volunteered at the library he helped build. He listened to stories of struggle and hope. For the first time in his life, Kwame felt connected. One evening, as he sat outside his small room eating simple rice with his neighbors, he smiled. "I used to think wealth meant comfort," he said. "Now I know wealth can also mean understanding." Months later, Kwame returned to his family business, but he was no longer the same person. He introduced fairer wages for workers, started scholarship programs, and created job opportunities for young people in low-income communities. He didn't stay poor forever. Instead, he used his experience to bridge two worlds. Kwame learned that true richness is not measured by how much you keep, but by how much you are willing to share. And in choosing to walk among those with less, he discovered something priceless: compassion.